What's up, podcast? My name is Dmack. Welcome to Dmack's podcast. Today we got Rafael on the episode, and I've been knowing him for a while, so this should be a really interesting episode. We're gonna talk about his journey through basketball and how he ended up here on TMG Prep. Rafa, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Shit, I'm Rafael. I play for TMG Prep. I'm 22 years old, and yeah, basically.
So how old were you when you started hooping?
When I got here, because I'm from France actually, and so I was like 13, I want to say 13 to 14, and I was at the park hooping. Like, I was just at the park. I played soccer actually, like, most of my, like, in France I played soccer, and and then I wanted to play basketball afterwards because coming to the States, it just made me, I used to play 2K, like, back in France, and like,
yeah,
I used to be like, I want to do that. Like, I want to be able to dunk. I want to be able to do all of that. So I ended up playing basketball. And,
so you from France?
Yeah.
How old were you when you moved out here?
I was 13. I was 13.
Oh, 12, so when 13. You moved here, you started playing ball?
Yeah, basically like in high school, basically, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And how was your transition when you came from France to over here? Was it a rough transition? Was it kind of easy?
It was, well, my dad's from out here, so it's not like it was like a super like change. Like, it wasn't a change because I knew the language. He talked to me in English all the time because my dad don't really speak French like that. So he would speak to me in English even when I was back in France. And but it was hard because it's high school, so you know how high school goes.
Yeah.
And they not cool. Like, they kind of harsh. So it's like, I was thrown into it, and I had to adapt, basically. So, yeah.
When you got out here and went to high school, did you like have a few friends, or was it like you could just kind of stay to yourself?
Nah, I had no friends, bro. Cause I got here in the summer, so it's not like there's people. You know, in the summer it's like everybody's on vacation or whatever the case may be. There's nobody to meet, and I didn't go to no boys and girls club, so it was just me, just me. And then I had to. Well, one of my friends, Levi, but he came sophomore year. He came to Wilson sophomore year. I think freshman year. Do you know what school you went to? I don't remember. It was like a charter school.
Yeah.
But sophomore year, yeah. So sophomore year he came, and that's my man still to this day. So yeah.
So once you got to Wilson, did you get on a basketball team?
No, I played soccer my freshman year. I played soccer.
Oh, on the Wilson team?
Yeah, I did.
Hey.
I did. So
how was that?
It was cool. I've been nice at soccer. Like, anybody that nobody from out here knows how good I am at soccer, but I'm nice. Well, not no more, but I was nice. So yeah, I just got on the team and just played right away.
Yeah. And then after that, the next year you played basketball.
Yeah. So because I would see, because Coach Derek was like a staff, so he would always be on campus. He would always be on campus. So I would see him, and he was mad tall. I was like, man, that must be the coach, and it was. And then I was getting taller and taller to where soccer it didn't look right. It didn't even look right that I played soccer. I'm like damn near 6'3", 6'4" freshman year. No, I was like 6'2" freshman year. And it was like, all right, bro, like, I really want to play basketball. Because on the side, even though I played soccer in high school, I wanted to play basketball the whole time. So, like, after soccer practice, I would go to the park and try and shoot and, like, dribble and just start from scratch, basically. And then also, while I was playing soccer, this AAU coach, his name is Coach Goodman, he coached for the Hustlers. I don't know if you know the Hustlers. He passed away, by the way, and it was sad, but he picked me up at the park. It was the park on Atherton and Bellflower. It's called I don't know, I think it's Whaley Park, something like that. And he would practice over there, and I used to be over there all the time. So he just came and was like, man, you just trying to run with us? Because sometimes they would kick me off the court, and I was like, yeah. And then I ended up playing for them. We started practicing at Stanford Middle School, and shit went from there.
So I want to rewind a little bit. I mean, you say you played soccer in France, and then you played soccer freshman year in high school. Why didn't you keep playing soccer? Like, what made you transition to basketball?
Because I really loved basketball. Like, it was to the point where soccer was kind of fading out. I was like, that's not what I was trying to do no more. Like, I kind of went through everything with soccer. I played soccer like really seriously in France, and it was time for something new. So, yeah.
Okay. So, towards the end of your high school career, how would you summarize your basketball experience in high school?
Man, that was crazy. That was a roller coaster because you know Coach Derek.
Yeah.
That he's a character, and if you watching, you know you're a character. So, but yeah, it was crazy. I learned a lot. He made me grow a lot, but it was times where we didn't see eye to eye at all, like at all.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot of bumping heads. I played varsity my junior year and my senior year, but it was hard. It was just hard. It was hard. It was a hard journey. But it made me grow a lot though, and it made me better as a basketball player. It was kind of like tough love, like in a way. So
yeah, I know a lot of people have tough experiences, regardless if it's high school or college. But I think those tough experiences, like, they kind of prepare you for the future, and they kind of mold you to, just become a better person, or like just say that you went through that.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
So don't really think of it as like a bad thing. I'm not saying that you are, but I've had my differences in the past too. But I just reflect on it, like, man, if that wouldn't have happened, maybe I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah. Or if I would have went to this school or whatever the case may be. Because I feel like that sometimes. Like if I would have went to
another school,
I ain't gonna lie, like Poly, like it would have went a little different. Because I know how athletic. I know they would have turned me into a different player earlier. So
yeah. So what happened after high school? Did you get any looks, or what happened?
So after high school, I went to Hillcrest Prep. It's in Arizona. It's well known. Everybody knows about Hillcrest Prep, and the name kind of caught my attention. So I was like, yeah, I want to go there. So I did a year in Arizona, and it was kind of like a scam, like for the post grad program. Yeah, the high school team was like, it was great. It's like I would see DeAndre Ayton, Josh Green, all them. They always used to be like at practice and shit. But that's the high school team. Can I cuss?
Yeah, you good.
That was the high school team. But the post grad team was kind of like left out on the side. Like lived in an apartment with roaches. Like it was bad.
Damn.
It was bad. So that was that. But the players was nice though. So I met a lot of great players. Q, you remember Q? Oh, well, no. He played at Stevenson sometimes. You remember what I was talking about?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Q. He got bounced. Stupid bounce.
Yeah, guard.
Yeah, stupid
I think
bounce.
I know. Yeah. Okay, he went to Hillcrest.
Yeah, he went to Hillcrest, and on the post grad team.
Okay.
Now he at Texas A&M. So
yeah,
that's my man. And he nice. I met a lot of nice players at Hillcrest, but it didn't work out as far as like getting looks. And then I went to Ventura College. And that changed me a lot too. Every step in my journey changed me. Like high school, Hillcrest, Ventura, like everything changed me and molded me into the player I am today. And so basically I went to Ventura, and then I didn't really play that much, and I was confused because it's college. It's college, even though it's junior college. Ventura is a really good college, and I just didn't play that much, and I was mad at myself. I was like, yo, like, why am I not playing? Like, he's hoeing me, like he's playing with me, and it was like, nah, bro, you gotta get better.
Yeah.
To play college basketball, even though it's junior college, it's still college. So, it was
How did you end up here at TMG?
Well,
I know, but just for the people watching.
Yeah. So basically, I stopped. Well, after Cerritos, so I went to Cerritos after Ventura, and then basically COVID happened, and everything was kind of shut down and everything, and I was like, man, like I know my body, and I know how gifted I am, and I know I could do something with basketball, so I should get film, because I never really had film of college, of me playing in college, because I didn't play at Ventura, and then Cerritos I didn't play either, because I was a red shirt. So I was like, man, let's just get film, build your film up, and try to do something with it. Try to send it to, because since I'm from France, I got a French passport. So that opens up a lot of connections and a lot of opportunities. So I was just like, man, just get film, bro. And then I went to a workout, and y'all just was like, man, if you want to play, just want, you know.
It sounds like it's been a lot of uncertainty on your journey, you know, throughout you trying to make it.
Yeah.
How have you stayed focused? Like, have you ever had doubt, like, man, I should just give it up, man, I should just like start working, or I should start making a living for myself? Has that ever passed your mind?
Not even, because I knew, like, I mean, I'm working right now, but it doesn't, like, I'm a worker, so I know you can multitask. Like, if you really want it, you can multitask. You can go and work out and then go to work. And then you can really squeeze stuff in. Like, shit is it's not that hard, like, if you really want it. But, I always trusted me. Like, I know what kind of player I am. Just because somebody might not feel the same way that I do, I know what I bring to the table. And I know how I can impact the game and stuff. So, I never really doubted myself.
Yeah, that's true love for the game. Because I know a lot of people that they just start to have a little bit of struggle, and then they just give it up, and then they say, I want to put all my time into this. But to me, that just shows, like, you know, you don't really love the game like you say you do. I mean, I know everybody's life situation is different, but if you love the game, you gon' make adjustments to your life that need to be made, and just keep hooping.
Exactly.
Yeah. So now you're at TMG.
Yeah.
What are your plans after TMG?
Well, again, get as much film as possible, and then if I can get something back in France or in Europe, I'll be that'll just make me happy, really, like, really. But I'm working at the same time, and I know that basketball is not forever, so I know that I have to build, you know, an income, like life, like real life, not just basketball, like, you know what I mean? I used to be like 18, like in college, and like not working, just waiting for practice, kind of like, you know what I mean? Kind of like what they're doing, but just waiting for practice. I used to be on that because I used to be younger too, like, but now I got to look at life a little different. You know, you got to work, you got to squeeze stuff in, basically. So
who he's referring to is some of the players that play for the program now. They may be out of state or out of country, and when we're not working out or we're not playing basketball, they, you know, spend their time like playing video games or just on Instagram or social media, and not being super productive with their time. Which I understand how it is to be young, and, you know, if you're not playing basketball, then you just kind of like chilling and hanging out. But I try to do what I can to encourage them to always stay active and always continue to learn, because that's super important, especially as you get older. So transitioning off of basketball to your life off the court, what are some other things that you're interested in, like any other hobbies or any other like careers that you want to get into?
Yeah, I've been taking L's lately, but I've been sports betting a lot. And I've been taking L's though, so it's kind of dangerous, and I don't want it to go to where I get addicted, but I low-key want to do that to where it builds a side income. It's kind of fun to me, like, to gamble. And I'm trying as much as I can, like, to build, even on my Instagram page, like, I'm trying to like give out picks, and like to see if people gonna start, if I could build a following with it, and like people gonna see that, okay, I'm winning. So people gonna want to buy your picks now. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
I see. I did
buy
see that.
your picks. So like some people sell picks for $1,000. So like you sell 100 picks, you make 100 bands in a day. So see how it goes. So I'm just trying. That's just on the side though. It's for fun. So I like to do that. I like to draw. I haven't drawn in a long time, but I could draw a little bit. And, I like to do that. And then basically.
I see you got a lot of tats. Did you create any of your own tats? Like
I didn't actually. Nah. I let the guy know though, like exactly how I want it, but I haven't actually drawn it myself. So
you got one tattoo, or you kind of go anywhere?
I have one tattoo that I've been going to. Well, not all my tats are from the same dude, but for like 2 years now, I've been going to the same guy. So my first tats are not from the same dude, because you know your first tats. Actually, my first tat is covered up because I got a sleeve now. You might even see it, but
So a question I got for you is, because you've been playing the game, you're 22 years old now. You've been playing the game for a while. What has basketball taught you about how to be off the court? Like, has it taught you anything about how to live life or how to be off the court? Like, when you
For sure.
off the court,
For sure.
what do you think about
For sure.
that basketball has taught you?
Basketball taught me so much, damn near all. Like, it's a lifestyle. It's a way of living. Like, I relate pretty much sometimes it can be like, sometimes I do too much, but I relate pretty much everything to basketball. Like everything, pretty much. If you can play basketball and be successful and like as a basketball player, you can do anything in life.
Yeah.
To be honest, because it's gonna teach you. You're gonna have those skills already, and you can take it to the workforce or whatever the case may be. Whatever you're gonna do, you know. So, I just think basketball taught me a lot. It made me who I am today. Like, to be honest, I don't know what I would be without basketball. I'll kind of be lost. Like, to be honest.
Yeah. I think basketball, even if you can't pinpoint what it is, if you play basketball on a regular basis and you've been playing it for a long time, you carry yourself a certain way when you off the court.
Exactly.
Just because you play basketball and you know what it's like to work hard for something.
Right.
You carry yourself.
And especially like me being taller, people automatically think I play basketball. So it's kind of like in me. Like, I just look like a hooper.
Yeah.
And I do hoop for real. Like, it's not like I just look like it and I'm bullshitting on it. Like, I really would, you know what I mean? Like, I really play. So it'll always be in me. I'll always play basketball. Regardless of what I do. Like, if I have a business or whatever, I'll always play basketball. So, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, at the end of every podcast, I ask everybody the same 3 questions.
Yeah.
And I think you said you've been tuned in a lot, so you probably already know, but I'll tell you anyways.
For sure.
The first question is, what do you consider success?
Success to me is to inspire people. Like, if you can inspire somebody, like, that's like the ultimate success, like, to me. It don't have to involve money or anything. It's just inspiring others to, like, push themselves. Like, if somebody, like, say a little kid, like, look at you and want to be, like, want to emulate, like, some of the things you do, like, you're doing something right. Like, that's big to me. So, yeah, inspiring, basically inspiring.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's the first time somebody said that.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
The second question is, if I confront you with the red pill or blue pill, which pill would you take?
I'm already knowing red pill.
Why?
Because I need the truth. I seek the truth a lot. Like, I need to know what's going on. I just need to know. So, if there's some bullshit going on, I need to know so I can maneuver. So, you know what I mean? So I can move different according to whatever bullshit is going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I need that. I need that red pill for sure.
A few episodes ago, Nate asked, if you take the red pill, can you do anything about the stuff that's going on? Would you want to be one of those people that helped, stop what was going on? Like, would you want to, like, try to prevent all that from happening? Because I
don't know. No, I think I'll use it because we're so insignificant as humans. Like, we're so little. Like, so just me knowing what's going on, I can't change much. All I can do is adjust to, you know what I mean, to how I live my daily life to dodge the BS. And maybe tell people, like let people know, like, this is what's going on, like. So yeah, but I don't think I'll try to, like, change it, like, change the world type. No, I don't think I'd be on it.
Yeah, but little stuff, in my opinion, like just telling other people about the crazy stuff that's going on and just making a small ripple is making a difference.
Yeah.
Because I think when people say, like, I'm about to change the world, they think they about to make this grand, like, finale of everything.
Yeah.
But it's really going to start small. So
small, and it turns into
something bigger.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So the last question is not a question, it's a statement. It's I want you to leave a message to yourself, for yourself to hear in the future.
Keep working. Keep the same mindset. Don't get too down. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. Basically, that's what I live by. So, I'll tell myself that. Just stay cool. Stay humble.
Yeah.
Don't get too high. Don't get too low.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
All right, man. Well, for sure. I appreciate you coming on. We're gonna have to do this again in the future so we can see where you end up at.
Hell yeah.
You are a good player, so I know you're gonna have a good future, man. I appreciate you being on the podcast.
Appreciate you.
Again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys staying tuned and watching every episode. Next episode, we're gonna have my guy Chris that I met in China. That's gonna be a really interesting episode because he's traveled the world a lot. So I hope you guys are excited for that episode. And again, thank you guys for being so in tune with everything I got going on. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Peace.